Right.
All the club was cheering for us.
Right.
But we lost because we were just young and inexperienced. But I think that we've all got the experience now.
Okay.
And we rejigged the team a little bit.
All
And
right.
I think it should be a lot of fun. So we're playing a charity match on the 3rd of June at the Royal Selangor Polo Club.
Okay.
And we'd love for everybody to come and watch and give a suggested donation to the causes, which are the Breast Cancer Welfare Association
Okay.
and the Tunku Aziza Fertility Foundation.
Right, so there's no particular entrance fee to get in and stuff like that, but just a donation to the charity,
Right.
to the Welfare
Right.
Association.
Right.
Okay, and where exactly would this be? At Royal Selangor?
Royal Selangor Polo Club. It's I think it's off Jalan Ampang Hilir, if I've got my bearings
Jalan
right.
Ampang Hilir. Okay. Anyhow, if you want to find out a little bit more, you can actually go to their website, correct?
Yeah.
And the website?
The
would
website
be-
is www.rmpa.org.my.
Okay. So besides going to this on the 3rd of June, right?
Mm-hmm.
What else can participants do or viewers do if they want to be part of this, want to contribute to the sport or be part of Golden Goals?
Well,
What else is there
I
to
think
do?
in Malaysia, to be part of the whole polo lifestyle and scene, the first thing what I'd love to do is to invite people to come and watch us play. We're in the middle of our tournament season. This week, for example, we're having games out in Putrajaya almost every day.
Really?
And you can
Where?
check the it's at the Equestrian Park in Putrajaya, and you
Okay.
can check the schedule online at the website I just gave you.
Okay. What's happening? Is that a competition?
Yeah, it's the Royal Selangor Polo Club International 2012. So it's it's the last big tournament of the men's polo season this year,
Okay.
and it's a tough tournament.
I can imagine. I was talking to you earlier about what the game of polo is all about, because I'm sure a lot of people know that polo is on a horse and you have a stick. So
That's about it.
that's about it. So perhaps you can give us a slight brief education of what to expect if you were to go to watch a polo
Sure. Polo 101.
tournament. Yeah.
So it's 4-4.
Yes.
The number one is kind of like I'll use soccer terms because maybe it's a bit easier.
Yeah,
So
I
you
would
have
believe so.
a striker who's number one.
Okay.
Your number two position is kind of like your attacking midfielder.
Okay.
Number three is your holding midfielder, your defensive midfielder. He kind of controls the game. He's like your Spider-Man of the game.
Okay.
And number four is your defender. So there's
Okay.
no goalkeepers, and you're constantly moving.
Right.
So your horses are moving at over 25 miles an hour, and at maximum speed, that ball is moving at over 80 miles an hour. So it's a fast sport, and you have horses hitting each other like that,
Wow.
off the ball.
Do they get injured all the time?
I've broken my left wrist twice. I've broken my toes, all 5 of them on my left foot. I've been knocked out. I've been concussed. But polo is like a drug. Once you start, you
Right,
can't stop.
can't
You just
stop.
want more of it and more of it.
Okay.
So for me, it's my biggest passion in life and something that I hope to bring. And the joy that I experience, I would love for many other people to experience as well.
We would like to, explore that as well. And how long generally would a game last?
Well, they're not that long, which is kind of nice. When I first went to the US and I watched my first game of American football, after the first 3 hours, I kind of got a little bit bored of it.
Unlike cricket. Okay.
But a polo game, as I said, it's a very fast game. And you can generally expect it to last between an hour to an hour and a half.
Okay.
So it's a nice bite-sized portion for everybody.
Yeah, it's something that's palatable that way.
Yeah.
Short and sweet. Okay, before we go, I know you have some websites that you can share in terms of what you're doing for Golden Goals. You have a Facebook page as well that
I
people
do,
can
I do.
log
And
onto.
each like from my Facebook page is 10 cents towards the Texas Children's Cancer Center.
Thank you very much.
So-
and it is Facebook at Ameer Jumabhoy and spelled Ameer Jumabhoy. That's the Facebook page. And you are also on Twitter.
I am on Twitter, and each follower is also 10 cents towards the Texas Children's Cancer Center. So follow me at Ameer Jumabhoy.
And you can see that on the screen. Facebook page is Ameer Jumabhoy and the Twitter is at Ameer Jumabhoy. That's the Twitter handle. You are playing for La Sarita.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yep, I play for La Sarita, and we're based in Malaysia. And we've been playing together now for 5 years. It's our 5th anniversary.
Do you plan to go professional?
That's a question I get asked all the time.
Yes.
But I'm not sure how well that will go down with my mom.
Why not?
So,
if it makes you happy.
Well, I think that there are many facets of life, and I'm a multifaceted person. Going pro, you need to be extremely talented.
Right.
You know, I would say I'm talented. I'm not talented maybe to that degree.
Okay.
But you know, I do want to go into business eventually. But polo will always be a passion of mine, and to spread this message of polo and raising social awareness through polo will always be my #1 priority.
Great. If there are viewers out there who want to be able to talk to you about contributing, is there an email that they can send it to as well?
Yeah, you can send it to ameerjumabhoy@gmail.com.
Okay, so that is Ameer Jumabhoy, AMEER JUMABHOY @gmail.com. If you want to find out a little bit more about Golden Goals or just polo in general, drop Ameer an email or tweet.
Or
Right.
tweet me. I'm pretty good about responding as well. So.
Yeah, Twitter nowadays connects everyone and everything.
It's amazing, you know. I remember as a kid, you know, the way we used to pass messages in class was to write
With
something
paper?
and throw it like a ball or something like that.
Yeah.
And now people just, you know, have their phones under their desks. So don't do this, kids, but, you know, have their phone under their desk and tweet or something like
But
that.
isn't it unsociable in a way?
You know, it is. I was having this debate with my friend the other day. To some degree it is, and to some degree it helps you accomplish a lot. Like, I'm going to be doing a charity game in Canada next year.
Yeah.
And I've only got in touch with these guys through Twitter.
Right, there you go.
So, you know,
it connects people in different
It
ways.
connects people. I think if you use it wisely, it can be a great tool. But if you use it in a less wise way, let's say,
It might not be that
yeah.
beneficial.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all the time that we have on the show. Thank you, Ameer, for
Thank you.
sharing that. Go watch the game on the 3rd of June at the Royal Selangor
Polo
Polo
Club, and cheer for me.
Thank you.
to their children, and the first thing that comes to their mind if they have young children is what will happen to my children in case I die of this disease prematurely. So the good news is that if you get it detected early and get the treatment, medical treatment at an early stage, chances are you don't have to face that premature
Right.
death. You can live a normal long life like anyone else. So the thing is, the fear is the main stumbling block, the psychological fear that women face, the social stigma that they attach this disease to. It's not just coming from women, it's coming from society at large. And we are trying to get rid of that obstacle. We're trying to say, hey, go and tell everyone you have breast cancer. There's nothing wrong with it. And if a woman says, oh my God, you have breast cancer, you need to give the message to the woman that you need to get yourself checked too, because in Malaysia, we have 1 in 20 women are likely to get breast cancer in their lifetime.
And that's quite a high...
That's quite a high rate. And it's, you know, for the different races, it's slightly different. But then if you think about 1 in 20, out of 100, you probably will get 5 women who have breast cancer. So what we want to do is, why die of the disease unnecessarily
Yes,
when you can
fight
actually
it.
do something about
Yes.
it? Yeah.
You can prevent it. And
Yes.
even if you're diagnosed with it, it is not the end of the world. I think that's also the message you'd like
Early
to share.
detection, but treatment, medical treatment should be early as well. They should not wait. Don't wait till it's too late, because if you wait till it's too late, then it's difficult for the doctors to help you.
It is going to be a bit difficult.
Yes.
Okay, so that's all the time we have today to talk about this topic. The Breast Cancer Welfare Association will be conducting the Orchid Day campaign from 28th of March to the 1st of April. And of course, don't forget the workshop, the flower arrangement workshop on the 31st of March. And where will
Contact
that
us
be?
at 79540133.
Okay, that's right. And you can also find them online. They have a website, Breast Cancer Welfare Association Malaysia, otherwise known as BCWA. Well, that's all the time for today. Do stay tuned. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much. That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.